Let's talk Lego Star Wars. We got 2 new releases coming January 1st of 2024 and 5 or 6 so rumored to be coming out March 1st. I want to rank them for you. Let you know where you should pay attention, what you might consider avoiding, and what's going to be good for the long term. Also, it seems Lego Star Wars has changed their strategy a little bit, and I got a problem with it, and I just want to share my thoughts. Let's jump right in. The first new release we're going to talk about coming out January 1st is set number 75384, the Crimson Firehawk. Now, most of you guys might not know this, but this is from the Young Jedi Adventure show. And I got to tell you, while I'm not the target demographic, this is a pretty cool ship. It comes in at the 4+ age, which makes us not the target demographic. And that's where you see a lot of price variance. So it's 136 pieces for $49.99. That's just a tough pill to swallow, but it is a 4+ set, which usually means there's bigger molds, bigger pieces, makes it easy for someone to get introduced into Lego building. So I get it. Am I going to pay $49.99? I'm not. Am I going to pursue this set? I'm not. I will say it comes with some pretty cool, unique minifigures. So you obviously get Nash Durango. You're also going to get Nubs, the blue guy down here, which I don't know much about. And then you get RJ83, the droid. Now, I thought for this droid, they would make a kind of a BB-8 replica, but they just took a peg stud and then put a BB-8 head on top of it. Thought they could have been a little bit more creative with that. But all in all, I like this set. It's a really good introduction to the 4+ market. You're going to pay a little bit more, so the value's not really there, but with the bigger molds, with the bigger pieces you're getting, that explains it. You can't complain about that. The 3 minifigures are cool. Nubs has a unique head. Nash has a unique hairpiece. So those are really, really great additions if that's what you're into. I'm not a Young Jedi Adventures person. Doesn't mean I don't like this set. I'm just not the target demographic for it. Let's cover the details real quick. This is set number 75384, the Crimson Firehawk, at 136 pieces for $49.99 US. We already talked about the price to piece ratio. Not good here. It's for ages 4+, and that's why this is number 7 on my list of Star Wars new releases coming in 2024. For these first couple sets, I'm not going in order. I want to go by releases as far as we know them, and this set is due to release February 1st or maybe even January 1st. I'm not sure, but get it when you can. So this is number 2 on my list, set number 75372, the Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack. This is for the win without question. All in all, you're getting 9 total minifigures. You're going to get a Clone Shock Trooper, 3 Phase 2 Clone Troopers, 2 Battle Droids, and wait for it, the win, 3 Super Battle Droids. I can't remember the last time we got Super Battle Droids in a set. We get them here with a new mold, and I think from pictures, they look fantastic. So let's get into the details of what you're getting with this. On the clone side of things, you're getting a defense station, which, all right, you're getting accessories and various pieces. It looks like they shoot some studs. Cool, I'll take it. You're also getting a speeder bike with 2 clone troopers on it. I think they could have done that one a little bit better. You tell me in the comments. You're also getting a stab. The Super Battle Droids are awesome. The Octopera Tri-Droid is fantastic. The fact that it's brick built and it's to scale with the minifigures is awesome. It really adds some dimension to the other accessories that you're getting along with the Battle Droids and the Shock and Clone Troopers. So this is one you gotta grab as it comes out. I usually say be patient, but I think collectors and those who build Clone Wars armies and sets and MOCs are going to eat these up because we're getting 9 total minifigures. I'll say it, 9 total minifigures, which we just haven't seen before in a battle pack. So in this, you're basically getting 2 battle packs for the price of 1. You're paying for it. It's $29.99 US. I'll pay it all day long for 9 minifigures. So that's a steal, that's a win, and I'd say get it early. Don't wait on this one. I don't know about shelf life. Battle packs usually have a 1.5 to 2 year shelf life. So if it's normal, you'll be able to find these. But I suspect collectors, MOC builders will be eating these up to expand their clone armies. One complaint I have heard about this set through all the Reddit sites and other YouTubers are the warts on the side of the helmets, the imprints. I don't have a problem with that. Lego made a decision. That's how they're doing their helmets. You can find other replica replacement pieces online from third parties. I personally don't have a problem with it. It allows me to add a visor, another piece to a helmet. It just allows the set to be expanded and make it your own. Not a big deal to me. So let's cover the details. This is set number 75372, 215 pieces, coming in at $29.99. The Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack. 2 for the price of 1 for the win all day long. And that's why this is set number 2 of my list of Star Wars new releases. Now that we've gotten through the first 2 releases that we know for sure are coming out early in 2024, here's my problem. So we go through the next 5, you'll see what I'm talking about. Nowhere on the first quarter of the year are any helmets whatsoever. That really bothers me. Helmets have done so well in the market that I'm shocked they're not including them, at least as far as we know, in the 2024 builds. There still are so many helmets they could offer. They could do a Bo-Katan. That would be really, really cool, actually. They should do that one. Gar Saxon would be another great one. Most of these are going to be Mandalorian, of course. If they want to stretch, they can get it to the Grievous market. C-3PO would be a little bit of a stretch because it's his actual head. But I miss the helmets. I love the helmets. We should get back to helmets. Number 6 on the list, and don't give me any hate for this, the midi-scale Millennium Falcon is rumored to be coming out March 1st, 2024. Why is this number 6? We've already gotten this set. Yeah, it was 14 years ago, back in 2009, when they did the mini-scale Falcon as well. And we all love that set. But now we're just repeating it when there's so many other ships, and they're introducing a couple now. There's so many other ships that they can get into. The Falcon is one. Let's check out these details, though, because I still think this is going to be a good set. It's just number 6 on this list. This is set number 75375. It's rumored to be 921 pieces, coming in at $79.99. Now, I'm comfortable with the price of $80 for 920 pieces. The downside to the MIDI scales is you're not going to get any minifigures, which is where you see a little bit of the price variance come into play. $80 for 920 pieces. I'm okay with that. It's the Falcon. We've gotten that before. That's why it's number 6 on my list. Number 5 on my list is another buildable R2D2. This one I really don't understand if they're following in the mold of the Chewbacca that's still in the market. We already have a bigger scale R2D2 that's already out. Why is LEGO coming out with another buildable R2D2? Now, I'm sure it's going to have some really cool details. For all we know, a lightsaber is going to shoot out of it, circa Return of the Jedi. Who knows? I just don't get it when there's other characters they could have done as a buildable versus R2D2. Chewbacca's the only reference point we recently have for a buildable, if we're thinking the same scale, which based on the details here, I think we are. So this is why it's number 5, is because we already have a bigger buildable R2D2 on the market and available to buy. So why introduce another one? Here's what it's rumored to be, though. It's set number 75379, 1,050 pieces, $99.99 US. Again, these are all rumored to come out March 1st. I'm good with the price, though. If you're going to spend $100, maybe you like the size and scale of this R2D2, it's fantastic. Price-to-piece ratio is spot on, it's good. But we already have an R2D2 out there. We didn't need this set. Why not put a buildable C-3PO out there? That would have been a really, really cool addition right now, knowing we have an R2 in the market, we have a Chewbacca on the market, a C-3PO would have been the trifecta. There is one thing keeping me excited about the buildable R2D2, the leak of a 25th anniversary LEGO Star Wars Darth Malak minifigure. How cool would that be if it's true? That would be the only reason I'd immediately run out and get this set. Otherwise, I'm going to wait. And that's why this buildable R2D2 is number 5 on my list of Star Wars new releases. Coincidentally, number 4 on my list is the Tantive 4. I'm a big fan of this ship. We're introducing it now in MIDI scale. We've had it in larger scale before. Recently in 2019 to 2020, we had set 75244, Tantive 4, 1,700 pieces, so a rather large set. Back in 2009 through 2012, we had set number 10198, and that was 1,400 pieses, so a larger set as well with some good minifigures. So now we're just introducing this in MIDI scale, which I'm a fan of. I think this will be a nice collector's piece, and here are the details for you. It's set number 75376, 654 pieces for $69.99. Now, I'm not so sure about the price here. I would have expected it to be a little bit less expensive, but at $69.99, I'm happy with that price. I'd probably wait for a 20% off on this one. And I'd probably wait for 20% off on the Millennium Falcon as well. And the Buildable R2D too. Coming in at number 3 is a Tantive 4 hallway scene from the end of Rogue One leading up to the beginning of A New Hope. That's the first real time we saw Vader's powers come to life as he massacred the rebel troopers on Tantive 4, trying to get the plans to the Death Star back from the rebels. We all love that scene. We all know that scene. So this is a diorama of that scene. So it brings back Dark Trooper attacks, right? The Luke scene from The Mandalorian. And I just don't know the market for these yet because we still have so many dioramas in the Star Wars world that are still available. I think they'll do well. I believe they'll do well in time, but we have a lot floating around right now. Trench Run, Yoda Dagobah, right? Jedi training at Dagobah. So we have a few of those out right now. So I just don't know how this one is going to do, but it is Vader. It is him showing off his power. It's going to be a cool shelf piece. So I can really see this one doing well, regardless of what the other dioramas do. So here are the details on this set. It is set number 75387, 502 pieces for $54.99. That price is about right. You're going to get some minifigures. Of course, you're going to get Darth Vader. You're going to get 2 Stormtroopers. You're going to get Captain Antilles, which makes me really happy. 2 Rebel Fleet Troopers. And there's rumor you're going to get an ARC Trooper 5s from the Clone Wars. I don't know how that plays in. That is just a rumor. Do not take my word for it. So you're going to get a nice fleet of minifigures with this one also, which is why it lands at number 3 on my list of LEGO Star Wars 2024 new releases and rumors. I'm going to skip from 3 to 1 because you've already seen my number 2, the Battle Pack. Like I said, I wasn't necessarily going in order. I wanted to get the new releases out first and then come to this list. So landing at number 1, MIDI Scale Invisible Hand, Grievous's gunship. Now, we know the Malevolence as his primary gunship, but we know he also lost that one. We got that set before in a big set, a Clone Wars set, so the minifigures were cool, albeit they looked cartoonish from the Clone Wars. In this case, we're getting a mini scale Invisible Hand, which I think is going to be fantastic. I know I'm going to get this one early because I want this ship, and I love that Star Wars is introducing it first to us in mini scale. Not a huge fan of mini scale, but I'll definitely take it because I know I can collect it and put it up on a shelf, and it's going to look awesome. There aren't many details about the Invisible Hand being released, except that it's just rumored to come out March 1st. I'll give you the details here in a second. One rumor I am reading and hearing about it, there's going to be a cool port somewhere in the middle for ships to come in and out of. Obviously, being mini-scaled, nothing's going to fit in there. But you think back to Revenge of the Sith. That's a big scene we remember when Anakin and Obi-Wan flew right in. But I think it's just a nice addition to what will be a really cool ship, I'm hoping. Let me give you the details on it. It is set number 75377, 557 pieces coming in at $52.99. I rate that number 1 because at the price to piece ratio, that's probably the best one we're looking at outside of the Falcon. And it is the Invisible Hand. It's the first time we're seeing it in Lego form. So to me, you got to get your hands on that one. There you have it. Those are my thoughts on the Star Wars new releases coming out 2024 and in March of 2024. Did I get it right? Are you thinking the same? Let me know in the comments. You know I love to respond and go back and forth. So give me your feedback. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.